scratch it, or you can turn it over, and you can make a pretty big swap chips with it if you want to. But I just had little patches of stuff. I'm doing this kind of a little faster than the normal with it, and not a lot.
You realize now the price of our trip is going up, because now we have to stop at a hardware store.
So Diane, here's a board. He's got some balls you could scratch.
Oh, I'd love to try that. Sorry, balls. He just said he got some balls.
I was wondering why no one said anything when he said he had 16 minutes. How do you walk?
Very careful.
I'm going to try one of these things.
I missed that comment. I would have been sure to jump in and it said,
It's a scratching and rubbing and erasing. And,
look at this.
But once you get this in, then you go in and put your color on it and put your darks down, create the dark the tree. Then you can scratch a little bit more to bring forward some of
you could do it a
little clumps of green foliage, and put the lights in. Depends on what colors that you like to use for pretty trees. But I like to put the darks in first and then scratch out. Sometimes I put the darks in even after I've got the lights in. It's like just kind of mix.
You work back and forth a lot.
Yeah. And I color a lot before I'm through scratching. A lot of times too.
Anybody want to play with this? This is just.
So is there Hobby Lobby will have a lunchtime on?
Yeah, there's and I use.
Oh, that is. I've got to get some of those.
This little tool I use for like bushes and stuff. And it's.
That's the best
I like tools, I'm always looking for something that'll make a different kind of task.
He's ignoring everybody.
Hey Harold, I forgot who liked them, but you could have those because I can't stand that tool.
Cool. Thank you, I appreciate it. I like them all.
Drives me nuts using that thing, man.
Is that right?
It's too fat for me.
Too fat. I like a bigger tool myself.
That's almost as good as cat.
So she likes the wet spot.
And he's got 16-inch balls.
With bushes and stuff,
The wet spot's going to be re-rated.
the same thing with that little tool. It works better for like if you like Diane's whiteboard where she's put color down. It's not as heavy as black on the blackboards, so it comes so you can manipulate it a little easier. On this, you got to press a little harder on this but you can do just about anything with it. If you use a sharp edge, like they come or you have a razor blade and cut them off sharp, they make a sharp edge. I've used them for making grass.
Is that like an etching tool? Or for etching? It's just an eraser? Is it an eraser?
Yeah, it's just a battery electric eraser.
And it takes about one of those boxes, those long boxes. It takes me a whole box of batteries to use this for one piece.
They have quarter.
Yeah, they're bigger. Usually, I haven't seen one this small.
They're a little too. I thought they were too powerful.
They are bigger.
Yeah, I like the less power, so you don't hear arms.
But the first one I got was I got it to use for pencil texturing, pencil work, and I had two different kinds of eraser. One was for pencil, the other was for ink.
Yes.
Ink works really well with this.
Is the white the ink?
The blue is.
Because I didn't like the blue. I always use the white.
It's a different. This is made for pencil, but if you keep a sharp edge, you can make grass with it. You can put edges on rocks
Yeah, especially if you've already scratched. That really works well.
Yeah, to highlight, some some area that you want a little brighter. Because it makes a crisp edge on things. And
Have you ever watered up a wad of steel wool and put it in that color?
Oh, God. That would,
no, but I've used these little
Yeah, the sandpaper.
sandpaper
Yeah.
ones, put it in there.
do we have steel wool we could put it
Yeah.
up?
Sure.
Where's that?
It really does take the ink off.
What?
You're just some shit out on these companies.
Let me try it on there.
Probably also.
Maybe she wants the sport instead.
You can each wash over, you can
Yeah.
just texture and stuff like for subdued backgrounds that are
I don't
often
have anything
Disney.
else that's in.
I was hitting pretty hard there first, but just,
Pricey?
yeah, that worked.
Diana, don't do that. Don't film this. Film this.
That's I got.
Don't bore a hole in it.
Nice. Where do you push on the little indent?
Yeah.
Mine has a button. Yeah, I got an
Go
idea. Why
light,
don't I
go
see what
light
I'm
it
doing?
first. 'Cause it takes off a lot.
So excited.
Okay.
Okay, do this box this way a little bit. Just move the box this way a little bit. Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
That'd be great for edges, yeah. I didn't think.
Well, I could also clean up too.
Yeah. This little tool here is really good for making.
Gotta have one of these. Oh, look at what it does.
That's what this is all about right here.
Oh. That is somber.
This is how I make it.
So Diane, what's the tip? Diane, what's the tip?
Steel wool. We
Oh,
shoved
steel
steel
wool.
wool in the eraser. That's pretty slick.
Got my place with last night.
Did you use it? So did bang around the wall?
We haven't heard whoops yet. We haven't heard a whoops yet.
I don't think that's a whoops if it happens right now.
That'll work.
This is how I do my grass. I use a tool that makes a little wider swath than the number of an exact place. And this one does. It depends on how far you flatten it out.
Isn't that short and wide?
Yeah, it's all about like maybe a 45-degree angle or so. I'm not sure what number it is. I can't remember, but I put that down and then I make my own little.
So the hardware store is basically doing your common.
This is I've got a couple of different.
There's a big fat case with glasses in it down there. No. Is there a red one?
Mustache on a field mouse or something.
Yeah.
But I put in some blades. It was late. I just go in. It kind of thickens up. Just like the grass.
Yeah.
Big blades. Makes it look good.
There's a lot of randomness to it.
Yeah.
I really, very well once we're doing that.
Well, and then too, just to
It's
see how you get
Right.
there.
It's like good.
Can I see that?
Sure. A little wider, or I can use the edge for putting stuff in. But once I get the brush strokes in to kind of thicken it up, I take my ink eraser and soften that bottom of it.
Just to give it fullness.
Well, no, it just kind of softens the grass where it's not so.
So you're not looking at each individual.
Yeah, it's not so hard edged on the bottom where it just kind of abruptly ends. You can soften it and then you can go back in and add more
Wash over it.
blade or wash it.